Hello, beautiful, and welcome to Monday Mornings with Maury, me, Maury Elvington of Morph, Transform Your Reality, where I help you step out of trauma and reclaim your power. And I'm just so honored to be here with you today. If this is the first time you're watching me live, please say hi, let me know where you're from. I would love to connect with you and welcome you to my world and to the amazing community of women that I get to play with and work with every day and really bring more awareness to this planet to raise your vibration and help you feel more connected to you and be happy. Because that's my goal. My goal is to be happy. My goal is to let go of everything that's blocking happiness from coming through. And because I truly believe that every one of us has our soul purpose and our journey on this planet. And we all are here for a reason. I constantly do the work on myself. As a lot of you know, I have broken my left arm. It's been 2 weeks almost. I have surgery tomorrow, and this has been the biggest lesson for me of receiving. And I know I've done some lives about receiving, but I had a healing session for myself. I traded with a great friend of mine, Fiona, and she's a gifted healer. And I realized that I was blocking so much receiving that a lot of times I would even block the receiving of healing. I would block the receiving of letting anything in. And yesterday in our session, we tapped into a new level of awareness and a new level of blocks that we use when we are really hurt, when we experience severe trauma, when we experience really hardship in our life, in relationships with our people, that activates a survival mode system inside us. And what I wasn't aware of was that and I think this is the thing about a healer or a person that works with people and facilitates them. A lot of times we feel like we're there. And even though I've been constantly working on my own personal journey and my own personal growth, I wasn't aware still of how much I was blocking receiving. And that's why, in a way, even though this physical state that I'm in right now is very decapitating and is very uncomfortable, it's teaching me so much. And when I get these kind of messages from the universe that kind of force me to listen and force me to go down and force me to look deep, the awarenesses that show up are amazing. But what if we didn't have to go through the pain to experience the awarenesses? And I feel like so much of what I do is to bring awareness to you so you don't have to go through it. And hopefully so I never have to go through it again either. So what came up for me was that I am really great at gifting, and I love, like, when you gift to somebody, you love that to see their face light up. You love to see their world shift, right? That to me was a total receiving, right? A gifting and receiving. And what I realized though is, to me, receiving was different. Receiving wasn't just the gifting and receiving. I felt like I was doing that pretty well. I also felt like I was doing really well self-care and knowing when I needed to rest and when and listening to my body, and that was pretty good. But what I wasn't allowing is I wasn't allowing things to come in. And what happened, or what I discovered in the session, was that because I experienced such severe trauma in my childhood, there was a lot of parts of me that I locked out and a lot of parts of me that I locked in. And I did that, and then I put this alarm system. It's like an energetic alarm system in the body. And so anytime I let someone in too close or too much, the alarm system would activate. And it's almost like your nervous system activates, right? And blocks it from coming in. Now, in reality, this is an amazing mechanism, right? This is so powerful because it's keeping you so safe. But how much are you blocking out? How much things that you desire to show up in your life aren't showing up because you're activating the survival mode. The survival mode is activated. And I almost see it like, you know how in those movies, I think it was like a Tom Cruise movie where I think it was Mission Impossible, where he has to break into the safe and he has to go through all these like laser beams or everything is going to be activated. Think of how much energy the universe has to spend to go through all those laser beams to get to you. Think of how hard you have to work to reconnect to you. How much energy is it taking you to bypass all that crap, all that survival mode stuff? It's like the hardest obstacle road in the world to get to you, to connect to you. And then because we locked ourselves out and in is what I discovered. I discovered that in really bad situations, you lock yourself out of your body. And you also lock yourself in so you can't feel the pain. So you can't experience all that emotion. But by blocking yourself from really showing up and from really connecting and for really feeling, by cutting all those parts of you off and setting that alarm system on high alert, you're also not letting anything that you desire to show up. You're not letting anything that you desire to come in. And I know some of us have gone through a lot of really painful things. But the difference now, and this is what really helped me to really release yesterday, I felt like I released so much stuff and got so much more awareness. And what that did for me is it created so much more space and ease in my body. There was so much more space to access more of me. And the minute I cleared that survival mode system, that alarm system, the minute I gave myself the gift of really unlocking all the places I locked myself away, inside and outside of my body, I started getting all this information and all these downloads to gift to you and to continue to share more of these awarenesses and clear more of these blocks, because I do believe that this is the time. 2023 is the year to release everything that doesn't serve you and reconnect to your true being, to your true essence, to who you really are. It's the year to not let emotions control us, not let other people's judgments create our life. It's the year of really tuning in to who you are, what is really true for you, what is your true knowing. Because when you unlock yourself and release, when you let go of that survival mode and teach your body that you are okay now, that you can release this now. What I realized with me was that little girl inside of me was so terrified and so petrified to feel that pain again that I chose to not feel anything really. Not really feel. Not really connect. Not really explore the possibilities. Because it was way too painful, right? Like that sentence, I rather be loved and be hurt than not be loved at all. That wasn't the case for me. I was like, no, thank you. I felt all that and I don't want to be there ever again. So I rather, live in the 80%. I'm 80% in, 20% out. But that 20% out also cut everything else out. It shut out everything else in my reality, right? So how many times when we cut our awareness, when we cut our knowing, when we cut our receiving, we cut ourselves out of the picture? And so now I know that I have the tools and I can survive anything life throws at me. And not because I have to, because I choose to. And not because I'm defending and avoiding and proving, but because I have the awareness and I know that the universe has my back. I know that I have my back. And I know that nothing can destroy me like that ever again. So if you're in a place in your life where you are feeling like you've locked yourself out, you locked yourself in, you're operating on survival mode, or your survival mode, your survival alarm like tunes in the minute somebody gets too close, right? All those lasers light up in your body. And you're standing there like, you're coming too close, you're coming too close, it's too hot, right? The trigger goes off, the alarm goes off, the cops are coming, you have to flee, right? That flight and run, whatever that sentence is. What if you didn't have to be there anymore? Because I want you to get the awareness of this. How much energy are you spending having these alarm systems in your body? How much energy are you spending holding on to all this weight and all these locks? And how much longer are you going to block you from really showing up in your life? How much more time are you going to spend avoiding the feelings, avoiding the emotions? And ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to step in and really reclaim who you are? Are you ready to step in and step out of the alarm system, step out of survival mode, and activate thriving? Because if you can tune into the energy of thriving and the trusting and knowing of yourself, you can let go of all the things that are stopping you. So just tune into this for a minute. It might be triggering you because I'm talking about it and you're probably getting into high alert mode, right? So just close your eyes for a second. Okay, put your hand on your body, anywhere in your body. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Close your eyes and just expand out your awareness to all four corners of the universe. Expand out up to Creator God, down to Mother Earth, and out to the infinite being that you are. Okay, let's expand all the way out. Now expand even further than that. Now ask your body to show you if you have this alert system in your body. If you have the survival alarm system that activates. And just get a yes or a no. Now some of us can really see it and sense it and feel it. And some of us get a yes or a no. Energy work, there's no right or wrong. You just hear it, feel it, smell it, or nothing, right? Imagine. But just get an awareness if you have this or not. And if you feel like you do, now ask yourself this. Am I willing to let go of this now? Does it feel safe in my body to let go of this now? And if you truly feel like yes, you got a straight yes, I'm so ready to let go of this now. Close your eyes and just imagine it dissipating, returning to wherever it came from, taking with it all the cells, all the molecules, all the cell memory that's been holding this in place for you right now, and just release it on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just really, really let it go. Really release it. And take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just thank your body. Thank you, beautiful body, for keeping me safe. I am choosing me now. I am choosing me today. How can I be more of me? How can I allow more of me to show up? How can I receive more of who I am? And what a gift is that to the world, to the universe, to everyone and everything around me. And just get the sense of that. Now, if you're doing this process and you feel like there's more things holding you back and there's things there that you need to work on, please reach out. I would love to help you clear those blocks, make you feel safe in your body, release the trauma, so you can really, really find those places that you lock yourself in and out and unlock them so you can really connect to you. Because it's time. It's definitely time. So if this was a contribution for you, please like and share. That's how other people get to experience the magic. And I would love to hear from you if you have a survival mode button, if you have, an alert system where you feel like you locked yourself in and out of your body. And I would love to be part of your journey. I will see you next week. Bye.